2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. Well, 9 months after the British vote to leave the European Union, UK Prime Minister Theresa May today formally triggered the 2-year process of negotiations that will lead to Britain leaving the European Union. The 2-year process is, of course, Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty that created the EU. Ms. May had that personally delivered to European Council President Donald Tusk in Brussels. At the time the letter was being delivered, May was speaking to Parliament, saying that the country is embarking together now on a momentous journey. She told Parliament that she wants to represent every person in the United Kingdom, including EU nationals, in negotiations. Donald Tusk, the president of the European Council, said there's no reason to pretend this is a happy day. We already miss you, he said, adding there was nothing to win and that now the Brexit process was about damage control. May had spoken to key European figures late yesterday, including German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Lloyds of London has made a surprise decision, apparently, to locate its new European Union subsidiary in Brussels, the capital of Belgium, which is also the headquarters of the EU. The Lloyds Franchise Board apparently decided today that it will recommend to the Lloyds Council that it ratify a decision tomorrow to establish a capitalized subsidiary in Brussels. The announcement's going to be made alongside the annual Lloyds results, which come out on Thursday. The decision sort of surprises the market because Lloyds had appeared to be pivoting toward Luxembourg, following initial expectations that it would establish an entity in Ireland. The EU currently has just about 11% of the Lloyds market's gross written premiums of £2.9 billion, or about 3.6 billion US. The advantage of Brussels, of course, is that it's easily reached by train from central London. Cyclone Debbie has wrought significant destruction in Queensland, Australia, and the northeastern coast of the country. Flooding rain and fallen trees have prompted the Australian Army to intervene to help emergency workers. No deaths were reported, but flattened sugarcane fields and shut down coal mines in Queensland state indicate the damage done by the Category 4 storm. The resorts along the world-famous Great Barrier Reef and coastal areas bore the brunt of the storm, which saw wind gusts stronger than 160 miles per hour. Electricity is out for about 65,000 people. Apparently, video is indicating that a Peruvian Airlines 737-300 ran off the runway upon landing in Jauja, Peru, about 165 miles east of Lima, and then caught on fire. All 141 passengers on board and crew members were evacuated safely. A spokesperson for Peruvian Airlines emphasizes that the plane did not crash. Apparently ran off the runway after a so-called hard landing and then erupted in fire. A 6.6 earthquake has struck in eastern Russia, about 20 miles off the coast of the Bering Sea, out near the Kamchatka Peninsula. The Russian Meteorological Service is warning of local tsunami waves of about 1.5 meters in height. However, the Hawaiian-based Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said there is no imminent threat. Severe thunderstorms in the south-central U.S. have about 200,000 people without electricity today. Hail larger than tennis balls and wind gusts over 60 miles per hour and damaging tornadoes occurred yesterday and are expected to continue today in Texas and Oklahoma. 2 storm chasers were also killed yesterday as they were following a storm in Texas. The Westinghouse Electric Company, which helped drive the development of nuclear energy and the electric grid itself, filed for bankruptcy protection today. This cast a huge shadow over the future of the global nuclear industry. Filing comes as Westinghouse's corporate parent, Toshiba in Japan, scrambles to stem huge losses stemming from Westinghouse's troubled nuclear construction projects in the southern U.S. Senior research scholar at Columbia University, Richard Nephew, said this is a fairly big and consequential deal. You've had some power companies and big utilities run into financial trouble before, but this kind of thing hasn't happened. The deal has made the bankruptcy has made an already small club of companies that take on nuclear reactor building even smaller. General Electric has scaled back its own nuclear operations, expressing doubt about their economic viability. Areva, the French builder, is mired in losses and undergoing a large-scale restructuring. The winner, of course, could be China, which has ambitions to turn its own growing nuclear technical abilities into a major export. And that will undoubtedly be helped by the American administration's current plan on increasing carbon emission power plants. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.